one of the things that I always wondered about was how much food do big families eat? I remember a friend of mine was having babies around the same time that I did, but she also already had started her family much earlier than I had. And everybody at our church would sign up to do these meal trains. And I never knew how much food to cook for her because she had way more kids than I did. You know, I was used to making a recipe from a cookbook, and it was enough to feed my family plus have some leftovers. And I literally had no idea how much to feed her family. So from my family to yours, here's how we feed our big family. I personally will do, I guess I already took it out of the oven. I have roasted green beans, and what I do is I lay them out on a sheet pan. I wish I could show it to you. I wasn't thinking ahead. I lay it all out on a sheet pan lined with either parchment paper, that's probably my favorite, or aluminum foil. And they can be frozen vegetables too. I've got organic frozen stuff in my freezer all the time. For me, it's easier to keep frozen vegetables than fresh vegetables because I never want to waste anything. So let's see, what do I have here? I have like a big thing. I love Wegmans Organic. They have a lot of bulk organic. They call them Wegmans Family Pack. And as far as when it comes to buying organic, Wegmans has the best brands because they sell in bulk. So I'll get a big bag of broccoli, big bag of cauliflower, and whatever I can fit on a baking sheet, I'll put it on there. So again, whether it's a huge bag of green beans, I think I got these at Sam's Club. How much is this? 28 ounces. So this is my big bag of green beans, but I roasted. So this whole thing will go on a baking sheet for me. I also love baking carrots. I'll like chop them into, I don't dice them, but I'll chop them into like in half maybe, or in quarters. So with all of my vegetables, what I do is I just pour olive oil on them, and then I have this, I call it my Bixler mixed salt. You do, buddy? So if I remember correctly, it is a cup of salt. I usually use pink Himalayan salt. So it's a cup of salt, and it's a 4th cup garlic powder and a 4th cup ground like black pepper. Hey, bud. It's like the perfect seasoning. Even though it has pepper in it, it's not like spicy. And it enhances anything. Like, it's the most simple. Go, go, go. Good job, buddy. Okay, pull your, don't pee on your pants. Good job, buddy. Good job. So, yeah, the flavor just comes out perfect every time. So I put that seasoning salt on chicken. I put it on ground beef. I put it on all my roasted vegetables. The only thing I don't love it on is eggs. I'd rather just have salt and pepper on my eggs. I don't like the garlic in my eggs. Food stays at the table. You're right. Yeah. Here you go. So back to recipes and cooking for a large family. I would double whatever you make for your family. If you have like 2 or 3 kids, I would just double that. If you're making it for a large family, like I would say 5 kids and up, even 4 kids and up, I'd probably double the recipe. And that's just works for us. As far as meat, we go through at least 2 pounds of ground beef. So if we're making tacos or something, I'll do at least 2 pounds of ground beef in one sitting. And we might have a little bit left over that I'll fold into quesadillas, but it's definitely not like a whole nother taco night. It's one taco night and a little bit of leftovers. For when we do chicken, I do the family pack. How many pounds is that? 3 pounds of chicken. So again, we eat most of that, maybe have a little bit of leftovers that I can fold into quesadillas. You want me to peel it? And then meals for us are pretty simple. Yeah. Hey bud, sit up please. But you also can sit up and put your legs down. Okay? They don't have to be across the couch. Victory, Grace. Thank you. So, as far as meals go, I make it really simple. I don't usually cook recipes. I usually just have several types of meat in the fridge, several types of vegetables in the freezer, and I either do rice in the Instant Pot. I really like Asian rice. And hard to multitask here. So I'll do a vegetable, a meat, and either pasta or rice. And that's our dinner. It's super simple. Some ways that I like to spice it up is I'll get jarred sauces. Trust, sit down please. Okay. We don't use that one. I'll show it to you anyway. So there's, Wegmans has a lot of organic stuff. This sweet chili sauce, my husband and I like on wings. But there's like a sweet and sour version, not sweet chili sauce, it's sweet and sour. There's also, is it garlic sesame? I think it's something garlic. But again, it's like an Asian type of a sauce. And if we have leftover chicken or leftover beef, even if it's fresh, even if I make it that night, but we've just been having a lot of the regular, I just call it, you know, salt and pepper chicken, which is my garlic seasoning mixed salt stuff. If we're just having a lot of that plain stuff, sometimes, Favor, please stop screaming, Trust, get down. Sometimes I will throw a sauce into it. And I usually keep it on the side. Some of my kids don't like certain sauces, so if I serve everything plain, then they can just drizzle whatever sauce they want on it. Just trying to see if it's in my pantry here. I don't think I have any of the other sauces. But yeah, I grew up 5 of my 18 years at home, growing up with my parents and my brother. We lived in Tokyo, Japan, so I really love ethnic food. You know, Japanese stuff, I try to cook at home sometimes. But if I can, just the season of life that I'm in, if I can get a jarred sauce that tastes good, I'm all about it. So as far as how do you cook for a large family, that's a lot of what I do, at least for dinners, and I'll do another post for breakfast and for lunch.